Hey guys, welcome to the Vintage Spring Collection from Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. This is a collection of 12, but Virginia split them in half for her swatchers. So let's jump right into my 6. We are starting this swatch and review off with Spring Fantasy. This is a taupe leaning hollow cream base sprinkled with navy micro flakes, blue shimmer, and a smattering of iridescent glitters and flakies. This surprised me. Just because if you know, it's when you have a light colored base and then you add in a bunch of the extras that Virginia is really known for, the formula itself has to be thinner to be able to hold all of that goodness. So a lot of these surprised me with their opacity with just one coat. But as you can see here, I added 2 to make it completely opaque. I will say that the blue flakes in this one didn't quite lay down as flat as I would like them to. So it added a bit of texture, but I combated that with 2 coats of top coat and it was completely smooth. You can really see the blue flakes in this one, and then at the far out, that hollow starts to shine through. Next we have Chiffon Dreams. This is an off-white, slightly silvered metallic base with galaxy glitters, gold hollow shreds, and a healthy dose of gold to bronze to silver UCC flakes and chameleon glitters. This one is the most sheer from the 6 that I have. I think at just one coat this would make a stunning topper for any like colored base polish. It is so pretty, it just adds a pop of oomph, if that makes sense, over another base. But the second coat here, as you're gonna see, it really starts to build that opacity. This is an off-white base, but all of those goldy extras added into the polish, it pulls the base to lean more towards the gold metallic side. It is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, this applies like butter, just like the rest of Virginia's polishes, but the third coat here brings this one almost opaque for me. If your smile line wasn't as strong as mine is, you might be able to get away with 3, bringing it up to being fully opaque. I hope that made sense. This is actually one of my favorites. This one was smooth with 1 coat of top coat too, by the way. Next up, we have Classic Elegance. This is a pink leaning beige base with copper galaxy glitters, rainbow chameleon flakes, iridescent shifting red to green glitters, and copper to gold to silver UCC flakes. This one was definitely more on the beigey side on my skin tone. Still absolutely gorgeous, but I think those pink undertones of it really helped it be able to go well with my skin, if that makes sense. It wasn't too nude on me, and I love it. This one was also surprisingly opaque in 1 thin coat, and the second coat brought it up to full opacity. Another perfect formula. This one only required 1 coat of top coat to make it smooth. Next up, we have my collection favorite. This is Bloom. It is a hollow base with strong reddish pink shimmer, pink galaxy glitters, and a big dose of violet to pink to gold UCC flakes. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It is another relatively sheer one just because of the amount of extra popped into it. In 1 coat, you can really see that violet shift in the flakies. It is absolutely stunning. Again, I think it would make a great topper at 1 coat with a light colored base. The second coat definitely starts to build up the opacity of this one, and you can really start to see the pink shifts in the polish. I absolutely love this one. It applies like butter. As you can see, the third coat here brought this one up to full opacity for me. You might be able to see a bit of my smile line in the lighting for the filming part. That is pretty bright. You can see through most everything under this lighting. But this was completely opaque, and just look at that sparkle. In the macro, you can see a lot of those pink and purple shifts within it. I absolutely love this polish. Next, we have Spring Romance. This is described as a bright pink hollow cream base with blue shimmer, galaxy glitters in silver and pink, micro shreds in silver, pink, and violet, and platinum silver flakes. This is, I think this was the first one that I swatched actually, that I noticed the shreds in these polish kind of give a bit of texture to the dried down nail look. So this one did require 2 coats of top coat to completely smooth it out, but as you are seeing, aside from the little dog hair at the tip of my nail there, this one was surprisingly opaque in the first coat, and the second coat brings it up to full opacity. This is a stunning polish and it applies like butter. It's just some of those flakes didn't want to lay down flat, so you gotta cover them up with top coat. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. I love the pops of purple, and the more fuchsia-y colored pink pieces that are thrown into this one. Absolutely perfect for spring. Last but not least that I have for you today is A Day in the Garden. This is a light green cream hollow base loaded with iridescent blue glitters, platinum silver flakes, silver hollow micro shreds, shimmer, and a heaping helping of lime to blue to gold UCC flakes. This is absolutely stunning. This is probably my second favorite out of the collection. I really love how Virginia did a very muted base color to all of these polishes and then gave it a punch with the vibrancy in the extras that she adds into it, be it the glitters, the shreds, the flakies. It's just absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the first coat was a bit sheer. The second coat does start to build up that opacity, but you still do need a third coat for me anyway. You might be able to get away with 2 if your smile line isn't quite as harsh as mine is, but that third coat definitely brought it up to full opacity for me. This is another one in the collection that the shreds just refuse to lay down flat for me, so I just added a second coat of top coat to make it smooth. It is so pretty and it's so different from anything else that I have in my collection. Make sure you check the description down below for all of the details regarding this polish, release date, prices, all of that good stuff, and I will also link some Instagram accounts that are going to be swatching the other 6 pieces in this collection. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the art following these. Bye!